Deep within the Appalachian folds, where shadows cling to the valleys and ancient secrets whisper on the wind, lies a forgotten stretch, the Echoes of Appalachia. Locals steer clear, their voices tinged with a fear they can't quite name. Whispers weave through the gnarled trees, tales of those who ventured too deep and never returned, or worse, came back a hollow shell of their former selves. Four college friends, fueled by youthful bravado and a thirst for internet fame, decided to document the chilling legends. There was Maya, the aspiring filmmaker, armed with a borrowed camera and boundless enthusiasm. Ethan, the skeptic, dragged along by the promise of adventure. Sarah, the quiet one, drawn by a strange connection to the whispers, a connection rooted in forgotten lullabies sung by her grandmother. Rounding out the group was Alex, the daredevil, his eyes gleaming with a thrill that bordered on recklessness. They ventured into the echoes, the air heavy with an unnatural stillness. The sun struggled to pierce the dense canopy, casting long, skeletal shadows. Strange symbols, spirals that seemed to pulsate with a sickly luminescence, were etched into the bark of ancient trees. A shiver ran down Sarah's spine, the same symbols her grandmother had described, symbols of forgotten gods and forbidden rituals. As night fell, they set up camp by a crumbling stone trail, the first tendrils of unease twisting in their guts. Maya interviewed the others, capturing their accounts of whispered legends. The chillingest spoke of the hollow men, gaunt figures that roamed the night, their voices seductive, their touch fatal. A mournful melody drifted through the trees, a haunting tune that tugged at Sarah's soul. Ethan scoffed, dismissing it as the wind. But Maya saw the raw fear etched on Sarah's face. This wasn't just wind, it was the song of the lost, a dirge sung for those claimed by the echoes. Driven by a morbid curiosity and fueled by Maya's determination to capture proof, they followed the sound, cameras rolling. The deeper they went, the more disoriented they became. The trees seemed to twist and contort, their branches gnarled like clawing hands. The air grew thick and oppressive, heavy with a malevolent presence. And then, a clearing. In its center stood an ominous altar, slabs of weathered stone etched with the same glowing symbols. Around it, cloaked figures chanted in a guttural tongue, their voices resonating like a death knell. The hollow men, panic surged. Before they could react, the chant abruptly ceased. The figures turned as one, their faces obscured by their hoods, but their eyes burned with an unnatural light. The friends ran, desperate, their cameras documenting their flight. The woods seemed to conspire against them, paths disappearing, trees blocking their escape. A scream pierced the chilling silence. Maya, her camera clattered to the ground. Alex, ever the daredevil, doubled back, only to be swallowed by the darkness. Sarah and Ethan, their lungs burning, stumbled back to the abandoned campsite. Only Ethan's camera remained, recording the final horrifying moments. The footage showed Alex, mesmerized, approaching the altar. The hollow men surrounded him, their whispers wrapping around him like a shroud, intensifying until they became an unbearable cacophony. Then, silence. Alex's eyes glazed over, a chilling smile spreading across his lips as he joined their chant. Sarah and Ethan knew they had to leave. Now, but the whispers were everywhere, slithering into their minds, twisting their thoughts. They fled, the echoes of the chant clinging to them like a curse. Dawn broke as they stumbled out of the echoes, collapsing onto the familiar, comforting soil. They had escaped, but a part of them remained trapped in those shadowed woods. Months later, the footage surfaced online, a chilling testament to the horrors of the echoes. The final scene captured Sarah and Ethan, gaunt and haunted, their pleas desperate. Don't go to the echoes of Appalachia. They'll steal your voice, your mind, your very soul. And the hollow men, they're always listening, always waiting.